Welcome to Gold Derby. I'm senior editor Denton Davidson here with Metta World Peace, formerly known as Cuddle Monster on The Masked Singer. Metta, you're no stranger to changing up your persona, so this was perfect for you, right?
Yeah, it was great, man. I had a great time being on The Masked Singer. I was a little skeptical because I'm doing more business these days. I'm not doing as much entertainment like I was, being 44 years old and just like going down a different journey. But I was able to just get out of my comfort zone where I was in my life and go back on television and do something that's fun. And the experience was great.
What made you want to do this show and go out on stage and sing in front of millions of people?
Yeah, millions of people, right? when you can't sing. It was my family, my friends and family. Because when I told them about the opportunity, I almost just kept it under the table. I tried to outprice myself so they could say, no, we're not gonna bring you on this show. I tried to do everything to just say, okay, just get back to business and get back to work. And then when I just kind of snuck it out, kind of hinted it that I had this opportunity, and my family and friends was like, you got to do it. This is, because they still look at me as like a fun guy, right? So we watched the show on YouTube. I rewatched the Dwight Howard episode, and I was like, this could be fun. Maybe it's one of my last shows that I do. So we just went in, and that was it. I can pretty much. I'm not saying I'm the best entertainer or actor alive, but I could just go on television and just get it going. I don't need much prep. So for me, it was fairly easy to just go on the show and just give 100%. That's what it's about. I'm not Denzel Washington anyway, right? I'm not going to get an Oscar for this performance.
Well, to be fair, I don't know who the remaining three are, but I have a feeling they're all professional singers. I mean,
I
that's just
know.
yes. So you held your own.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think I did. I think I did. The cool thing about it was obviously in the shower, you're going to sing, right? You're going to have a great time in the shower and you think you're somebody. When you get out, you realize you're nobody. Right? And then this show, the coaching was incredible. That's what really, that's why you saw me having a good time on that show. Because I learned how to, hold, kind of cringe or tense up your gut, right, to get out that sound and that vocal so you could extend it, and scrunch your nose up. So and the whole time in there, I was like, man, I'm gonna execute what we was practicing with the coach. So I literally gave 100%. I wasn't like trying to be a singer. I'm not coming out with an album like I was, nothing like that. But I was giving 100%. I don't care how it sounded.
Well, you released a rap album like years
Yeah.
ago. Did you
Yeah.
consider being a rapper because on the show because they've had rappers on The Masked Singer? So like, is that something you thought about?
Yeah, I was trying to. I actually wanted to do a Mobb Deep song. It's a song with Mobb Deep, Nas, and Wu Tang. So I was like, that was my first suggestion, and I was going to see if I could get away with it. But they was like, nah, you're not going to get away with that song.
What were your thoughts when you saw the Cuddle Monster and found out that was going to be your costume? I think Nick said it was the biggest they've ever had on the show in the history.
Well, initially, this is Hollywood, this is entertainment, this is television, so you just never know what type of outfit somebody's going to ask you to wear. So I was a little bit skeptical and on the defense, when I was, when the outfit was being revealed. But when I saw it, I was like, okay, it's kind of like, it's pink, it's big and pink. I'm kind of like known for being rough and aggressive player. So I said, man, my fan base might not like this. But when I looked at it, I was like, okay, I like the chakras. I like the message. It's kind of warm. Um, and then on the other side, as a child, if you ever had any dreams of being on television, everybody dreams of being on a cartoon or doing a cartoon. This character was incredible, by the way. And then when you looked at the images, when I saw the graphic images, I was like, man, this is one of the first times I ever was like animated, right? And on top of being animated, for lack of better words, it was a great message. It's about balance. It's about good energy. It's about inner balance and inner strength when you talk about the chakras and what that means to people. So I was like over the top, honestly. By the end of the 30 minutes from going around the outfit, looking at it, just thinking about it, I couldn't ask for a better, outfit, honestly.
Well, you've had a lot of fun on reality TV, and not a lot of success. I mean, you're definitely a better basketball player. I think you were first off Dancing with the Stars. You lost
Yes.
Think Battle. I don't know if you had a lot of fun on Big Brother. Um, have you seen Special Forces? That's another Fox show. I feel like that would be the show for you. It's more competitive. You got to have some athletic ability. Is this something you want to continue experimenting with, or is this fun for you?
I've done a lot of shows, honestly. So since I've done so many shows, it was never 100% shows that I would have kind of developed, for lack of better words. But I think the next one I want to do, I want to actually produce it, right? So the next show, because I've been on 15 shows, so the next one I do, I want to produce before I start going on other people's shows, right? Because when you look at my career, I've been on television and given myself freely, for years because I really like television. But I'm really interested in some social impact type of entertainment. That's something I'm really interested in for the next thing before I come back on and just do, stuff that the people want to see. But just overall, obviously I love television. Even when in my career you saw me do music, you saw me on Dancing with the Stars, Beyond the Edge, on television, acting, all sorts of things. I always try to entertain the people, always try to have fun. But yeah, we'll see. Lately I've been just doing business. Honestly, I haven't really been in the entertainment mind like I was. But we'll see.
What did you think of the judges' guesses? They were close. I mean, they were on the right track. It was Dennis Rodman, Tristan Thompson, Draymond Green, and Shaquille O'Neal were the guesses. What were your thoughts as they were saying those names?
I thought when they got to Dennis and Draymond that I was going to be next, but I haven't been around lately. I've been just doing other things. So, and also trying to stay off television. Every time I get to about 250,000 Instagram followers, I actually delete my account. Right. So I've been purposely staying out the way. Um, from that perspective, I can understand why they didn't guess it was me. But I thought they was going to get me at one point. I was like, okay, this is just going to be easy. And they're going to guess it's Metta.
Well, you've been a huge advocate for mental health organizations, and you talked about that in your clue package about like how it's important for people to get help. Is that something you're still an advocate for, and what sort of work can we look for you in the future?
Yeah, Art Test University is my 501(c)(3). So if anybody wants to support, I've been pushing mental health messaging for quite some time. And I think since 2010, when I won a championship, and I actually thanked my psychologist on national television, and then also raffled off my championship ring for mental health awareness. If you looked at what happened since 2010 until 2023, programming, media has changed. New mental health apps has come out. And I think I was like right at the foundation of that movement. So definitely still the movement is still there. People still remember what I've done for the space. So yeah, just support Art Test University. It's a 501(c)(3). Go to arttestuniversity.com or .org. We're going to continue on just doing what we do, but the community is well and alive right now. I feel like I did a great job being a part of it.
Do you miss that ring you auctioned off? That's personal. I mean, did that go to someone's personal collection, or is it displayed somewhere, or what happened with that?
So initially, somebody wanted to buy it for 57,000 in the auction. They said, Metta, I heard you want to raffle off your ring. I'll give you 57,000. But I said, I got a different concept. I'm going to let everyone just pay $1 and have a chance to win it. And they're like, no, there's no way that's going to work. But we wound up raising $671,000 in 3 months. I could have extended it and maybe did a couple million, but we just gave all the money away to mental health institutions. We hired a student from Tennessee. They went through all the schools. We wound up picking an institution from Arkansas, an institution from New York, 2 in LA, 1 in Cleveland, and 1 in Indiana. And that's where we gave all the money away to. And then someone won the ring, and that's it. It did a lot of good. I didn't auction it to put money in my pocket. I auctioned it for a cause.
Well, congratulations on all the good work. It was so much fun to see you on this show, and we'll see where we see you next. We never know where you're going to see Metta World Peace show up on your TV. So thanks for hanging out with Gold Derby today.
Appreciate it, and you might see me at an IPO maybe one day.
All right. Okay. We'll look forward to it. Thanks.
Thank you. All right.